Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Liana.
Malachi.
Tom.
We're back. We're back with Season 2, Episode 1 of The Last of Us. Okay, Malachi and Liana, my children, Tom, my best friend. So
I'm kind of like your big child.
yeah, so you and I beat this game like pretty much when it came out for the PS3. One of the greatest games ever, in my opinion. That first one, especially.
For sure.
You two, the very first reaction you ever done in your life was this show, I think? The Season 1? Or Wednesday. It's one of them. But that was fun. And Liana, you were playing the original game, and our PlayStation 4 broke, so you never got to finish. I think you just got out of Pittsburgh. You're a little more than halfway.
No.
So, yeah, I mean, in terms of the finale, it was pretty much the same thing at the end of the game, wasn't it, Tom?
Yeah, it's pretty much spot on. You do get a little bit of Ellie's birth story with her mom, Anna, and then the whole thing with Marlene, her passing her off to Marlene. And, of course, we know she ultimately, spoiler alert, folks, if you haven't watched it yet, she ends up shooting Anna and killing her.
Yeah.
At her request.
Yes. Didn't want what happened to Tessa to happen to her.
Yeah, and so...
Oh, it's Teresa.
No, Tessa is the one that Joel was kind of shacked up with, and
Okay.
she got like the freaking clicker, put like the tongue in her mouth. Remember that?
Yeah, it was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life,
And then
watching
she-
television.
Yeah, that was terrible. So we got a lot of clickers. I wonder if we'll get a bloater in this. In terms of how they actually handled Joel taking everyone out and rescuing Ellie, it was done so artistically well. Obviously, when you're playing the game, it was awesome. But just like the shots that they decided to use, the music was great. And of course, the final moment when Ellie asked if there was more to the story and he lied.
Right.
Powerful moment in gaming. It was a very good moment in television.
Wait, like, wasn't he trying to, like, protect her? Or he was just, like... I don't know if they were this close then, but I don't... Because I remember him doing that.
Well, I think they had kind of a father-daughter relationship at that point. It was built on, obviously, survival. But, you know, they leaned on each other. And in the game, she rescues him, he rescues her.
Yeah, and at this point in the story, you know, they're close enough to where they're already kind of making plans post whatever's going to happen here in the hospital. She's like, hey, listen, let's get this done, and then we'll go wherever you want to go.
Yeah, and he just straight up lies to her, and then it ends. And I loved it. It was a fantastic ending. So let's see how they handle the second game with Season 2. And I wonder how similar it'll be, if they'll change some things. You know, I don't know, Tom.
I want to see what Abby... I'm interested to see what Abby's gonna be like.
Good old jacked Abby. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, say hello in the comments. Tell us what you think. Go back and check out our first reaction to the first season. Also, check us out on Patreon to see the full-length uncut reaction. Shane, what length was it? Full length. For all the things that we do, we also have early access. Obviously not for this show. You guys ready to jump in?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
So what do? Do we look for other fireflies?
This place was the Fireflies.
Ed has a brother who runs an outfit in Seattle. A guy named Isaac. Supposedly he'd take us all in.
Not until we find Joel.
She actually looks like Abby in the face.
Yes.
A lot more than Ellie. Looks like Ellie.
She's not,
All right, let's talk about how.
Jacked?
yeah.
No, not at all.
Here's what we got.
In fact, I'm
Maybe it's
perfectly fine with that.
Me too.
Maybe it's a sleeper bill.
Confusion about that.
Sleeper. Trust me, you haven't seen Abby in the second one.
With a 3-day jump on us, we should have gone right after
We
him.
drove away, Abby, in our only working vehicle.
And we were trying to save the wounded. But we didn't save anyone. Did we?
That's not fucking fair.
No. None of this is fucking fair.
Maybe the Seattle crew has resources. They could help us get some sort of lead.
He'll help me find him.
Yes, I'll help you find him. And we'll help you kill him.
Where's like the older adult here? You know what I mean? These guys seem like, I know Abby is young, but they just seem like a bunch of 23-year-old people that, you know, would live in Seattle playing music. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, but that just might be what it is, you know?
We kill him slowly.
okay. 5 years later.
Actually find a huge... Oh my gosh.
This is the apocalypse. That's what they do. These people.
Yeah, that's a big dude, too.
Yeah, he's pretty big. Good move.
My goodness.
You could. You pick her up and slam her.
Yeah, you punch him, like, come on.
You're telling me he's not strong enough to lift her off the ground?
Legs are really strong. So.
He'd be strong enough to deadlift her off the ground. She's 120 pounds. You're gonna tap out? Oh.
Training.
They're not trying to kill each other. Okay.
That's
Good.
what I thought, yeah.
Boom, motherfucker.
First of all, okay means stop.
Sorry, I was in the moment. Fucking hard, by the way.
I pulled it.
You pulled it?
Yeah, he pulled it.
Why?
Otherwise, he would have knocked you out. And I don't want to have to explain that to Joel.
Don't do that again.
Okay?
Can I go easy on her?
Yeah, of course.
Don't pull punches.
So the Asian dude, he's from the second game as well, Tom, if you remember.
Yep.
So if it's the same character.
I'm trying to think of what his character's name is.
Man, he looks a little more gray.
Whoa.
Got old man glasses.
Something go wrong out there?
Well, the main lines are clay, all cracked to shit and full of roots.
She's pretty. I've seen her in something before. I think she played in Dora.
Is
Who that?
she the same chick from Dora? Yeah.
Yeah. And Power Rangers, I think.
And Sicario season 2.
Can I ask a question?
Shoot.
Why is she angry at you?
You're her best friend. Reckon she would have told you.
Nope.
Well, I figure it's normal. Her being 19 and me being her... what I am.
She doesn't look that much older.
She doesn't.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the springs hold the
The
levers?
thing is, I try. I can't hold myself responsible for another person's emotional state.
Hey, what a line.
Fucking therapy? Holy shit, you're seeing Gail?
I'm not in therapy. Jesus, go saw out the cracked parts, pull the roots, and we'll fill in the gaps with some ABS. Go on.
I'll try to fix up the house.
Fix up the the pipes that bring in, I assume, water.
Don't tell anyone I'm in therapy.
Was Joel in therapy in a game? I don't think so.
Nope.
That motherfucker, he would not get therapy. I don't know if I like it, but whatever.
Hey,
Clickers.
Clicker.
That was so late.
Well, it's because it takes long for the board to travel there.
Who's next?
Let's see. Ah, okay. There's a cluster of them.
Remember the scene from the game?
Yeah.
Headshot?
Always.
It's all happen, you know. It's all fun and games, so she misses. They all run towards her.
They're so far away. I mean, they don't know what it...
She looks kind of new. Like she just got.
Well, maybe she... Yeah, I think this is the first time she's going out here doing rifle training with Tommy.
No, I mean like the zombie girl. She wasn't a clicker yet, but she looks
Oh,
like she just got.
like she's half...
infected.
Okay. So there's runners and stalkers, I think, Tom, right? Runners, stalkers, clickers, and then bloaters.
Loaders.
It's standing on a fucking fence.
He's concerned about you.
She got attitude.
Unfucking real. I'm an adult. He can't tell me what I can and can't do.
Yeah, well, he can tell me.
Look, I've been dealing with him my whole life.
I got bit!
Hey! Hey, hey!
I'm immune!
Whoa, hey!
Woo!
Jesus. I swear, you and my brother, same goddamn fucking person.
Well, if we're the same person, you know you're not winning this. Put me on the patrol.
Alpine Run leaves at 1300.
The problem is she looks like she could still play a 14-year-old.
Right.
It's such just mental block for me because the way they age up Ellie in Last of Us 2, like it's a big difference.
This window isn't keeping the cold out anymore.
Yeah, caulk. It's high up on my list. We've been using a ton of it to restore the new,
We need to build faster.
Sure, how much faster? See, we got this, dial called the constructometer.
Joel.
The more you turn it, the faster we go.
We're running out of space to put these people. We're supposed to leave them out there?
If our lifeboat is swamped, yeah, we leave them out there.
You gotta have both sides, right?
Yep.
But you gotta look after your own first, or you're no good to anyone.
He's right.
Okay, we're looking at maps. See? This is where we live.
Hope that kid doesn't die.
I know. That's every time I see a little kid.
Yep.
Are you shooting monsters? No. You're shooting monsters.
Daddy!
There he is. Killer. Yeah. I miss you, boy.
Okay.
What y'all up to?
Well, your wife wants me to build faster.
Didn't you tell her about the big dial?
Yeah, I gotta go. You keep getting those monsters, Benji. Oh, you got me. You got me.
John Morant can't do that anymore.
Yeah, fortunately.
Oh, zinger.
You want anything to drink?
What do you have?
Whiskey, herbal tea. But the tea's mostly thistles and dirt. Kevin!
That's crazy.
Yeah, from Home Alone.
Catherine O'Hara.
So old. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Didn't know psychiatrists were allowed to drink in these things.
A psychotherapist. We're not allowed to drink in these things, but I woke up this morning feeling sad. It's my first birthday without my husband in 41 years.
Now who's in therapy?
Well, I tried what you said. I backed off. I stopped putting pressure on her. Don't even make her sit down with me for dinner anymore. And what do I get for it? Nothing. She comes home, shuts herself in the damn garage, which I should never have allowed her to move into. And that's it. Not so much as a hello. I see her around town, gives me a nod like I'm a stranger or some asshole. That one treats me like a human being. She talks to me. Hello.
Her best friend?
Yeah.
Gives me a smile. See, Dina understands me. Like she's my kid or something. But she's not.
He literally took Ellie in.
I know.
There's Ellie. What is this, our 5th session? Are you just gonna keep grouching on like this every time?
Aren't you supposed to be validated?
Yeah, actually I am. But I'm not gonna do it anymore because you're lying to me and it's exhausting. And you are definitely leaving something out.
Fireflies.
And you want me to validate that? No. In fact, fuck no. And before when I said I was sad, that wasn't true either.
I'll just come back another day.
Should I say it out loud? You can't heal something unless you're brave enough to say it out loud. You shot and killed my husband.
What the fuck?
You killed Eugene. I hate you for it. And yes, I know you had no choice. I know that. I know I should forgive you. Well, I've tried, and I can't because of how you did it. Sitting in our home makes me so fucking angry.
There's a conflict of interest here, man.
A little bit.
I'm ashamed, but it's in the air, and I can't take it back. And now maybe there's a chance I can make things right with you. Say the thing you're afraid to say. Say it out loud, no matter what it is, no matter how bad. I promise I will help. Did you hurt her? Then what? What did you do?
I saved her.
She looked like he's gonna hit her or something.
I think that's why she freaked out. I mean, everyone who's alive is most likely a killer. Unless you grew up in this commune and...
Right.
Like Tommy's son, obviously, you know? Comic books.
I always thought this garage was pretty cool in the game. Hard to tattoo over that scar tissue, man.
Yeah. See, the table is exactly like those tables you find in the game.
Yeah.
I came to pick you up.
Oh, you're on this run.
Uh-huh.
Give me a second.
Take as much time as you need. 2 minutes. Ooh, where'd you get the holster?
Dominique traded some old boots for it.
Should've kept the boots.
Yeah.
Here, let me help.
We're gonna be in the snow, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's freezing out
Wearing
there.
Converse shoes?
She's definitely. I feel like
Uh-oh.
they're gonna get feelings from her.
better.
Think so?
Yeah.
That knife might save her later.
Well, they zoomed in on the knife.
We're 5 minutes behind because of 1 or 2 of you, so I'll make it short. You're doing the alpine run. If you see 1 or 2 runners, that's fine. Clear them out. Anything more, anything worse, you come on back and we send out a squad. Understood?
You know you're only like 4 years older than us, right?
Just say understood.
Understood.
Thank you.
Understood.
Leader is Cat.
So are they going to a place they haven't like ran through before?
They control the land around their settlement to make sure that no other people are coming in, that there's not a ton of infected out there. Because they probably farm out here, they collect supplies out here, and everything else. So that chick's in charge. All these kids look like they're 20, except Ellie looks like she's 12.
Her nose looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's cold.
Freezing up there.
So you going tonight?
Yes, I'm going.
Taking anyone?
No.
Why not? Kat's available.
Why would I ask Kat?
Because she's the other one.
Oh my god.
What?
But no.
She's the other one.
Tell you what, you can go with me. We can get baked. We can dance to the smooth tunes of, what are they called? Brittany and the Drug Boys. It'll be fun. We'll count down to the new year together. BFFs 2029.
Aren't you and Jesse?
Oh, it's in the future.
Forgot.
Yeah.
Yes, again. For now.
So she can do what she wants now, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
374 miles to Boise.
Let's go.
Okay, we should go back and report it.
Recon, Kat. Let's fucking recon.
Wait, guys.
Listen to the team leader.
Bear.
Man.
Who took down that bear?
Look at that bear.
Oh, he might have got taken down by infected.
Yeah.
I see. That'd still be hard to believe.
Ugh.
Because they would just tear that thing apart. You know what I mean?
That's not safe. Go turn around.
Bring down a bear.
Yeah, looks like at least one of them made it back in.
Maybe needed a nap after chomping that poor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. What do you call grizzly's ribs? Barbecue.
Boo.
No.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Barbecue?
Yeah.
Seriously? So you think Hungry Boy's still alive in there?
Fucking hope so.
Oh. Hi. Oh, hi there. Here comes fun.
Hi.
Who's that older dude with the beard? And that old guy. They're just along for the ride, taking orders from these teenagers, huh?
Right.
Teenager.
Hey, can we go back now, please?
Listen quick, see if any are in there. Which is definitely recon.
The guy with the beard looks pretty young, actually.
Hey, come on.
That reminds me of the video game, Tom, when you're doing that.
Setup looks identical. Well, similar.
Why are they so happy to do this?
That-
Like, this is so dangerous.
They like venture, killing things.
I'll give them 5 minutes.
What are they gonna do? They didn't listen in the first place.
Nope. Nope. I'm running back.
2 on 1.
You don't know
Yeah, you
that.
don't.
If you'd rather let the men handle it.
Ellie. Dude, she's gonna get her friend killed.
Yeah, I mean, she might feel immortal, but you can still get ripped apart.
100%.
Yeah.
Poor
But
person.
we're not hearing a clicking, Tom. We're just hearing probably the runners, right? Runners.
These scenes look great.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
The runners, though, they can... Oh, that was a click.
Come on, man. Knife to the neck.
This shiv, it takes like 2 shivs to kill them.
I know, man. Then you lose a shiv. Don't you hate not having shivs?
I hate not having the shivs. They save my ass all the time.
Her friend's gonna die, bro.
The bottle.
Distraction.
Yep.
Well, there could be like 5 in there.
They're pretty good at listening, but at the same time, yeah. Dude, get your shit together. Like, focus.
She could be dying.
I feel like that was stupid.
That's what they do. They get them in areas...
That was not a runner.
No, it's not a runner.
What if the other one comes running because he hears him screaming?
That was more than 2 stabs there. It's like,
Well, in the game, the shivs break.
You get bit? Like to shoot you in the face?
Not today.
That's such a...
sneak up on her friend.
That's unfortunate.
I'm good.
I did not want her friend to die.
Nothing's broken.
I don't think.
She's lucky as hell.
Alright. Let's figure out how to get you out.
The door.
Well, here's the thing. If they were runners, they probably would have swarmed already if they heard that.
Too far for me to drop down, so I can find a stairway or something and figure out a path back up here. Just stay put.
Quit talking. Shut up.
I just cannot believe how good these scenes look.
I know. This looks like that first place you go to in a game that has like a lot of clickers and you got to navigate and you got to find that combination.
Yeah.
Well, it's an extra thing you can do is find a combination of that lock.
Yep.
And there's shivs and all kinds of stuff in there. Oh, Jennifer Aniston. Oh my God!
There it is!
I hate that.
What crawls?
I don't know. There's
No,
runners,
anything
stalkers.
Oh.
I don't know what the stalkers do, really.
Yeah, I forgot about those.
Get in the corner or get...
That's
Nope, it's
terrifying.
coming. I'm telling you.
Yeah, why's your back towards it? Why's your back?
It's runners, I think, and then stalkers.
Get to that light.
Stalkers are like in between. They're almost...
Nope, I'm getting up somewhere high. Yeah.
Now, how did it get down without making any noise?
Look at this thing.
Isn't that terrible?
That's like when Malachi's crawling after Graceland, trying to scare her. He does that. Ah. You don't look left. You just look right. That's it.
Don't take a sigh of relief. Nope, I don't like it. I hate it.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
Oh, dude.
Is it
Here
like...
we go.
Remember,
Why does it sound like that?
they run away and shit.
Yeah, that's what they do, man. Don't do it.
Oh heck no, bro.
Man, does this look great.
I know, dude. Tom, I hate scary shit. You know that. But it's different in this game. The game's a little different. I mean, I get.
This is worse. I feel like you're actually living it.
Oh God, really? What a
look
good,
Is that a different one?
what a good hiding spot.
You would hear that. You would definitely hear that.
Oh, she's a young girl too. I think that sucks.
It was like growing out of her nose.
What the? What is... What the... What is... Ah!
That was fast.
She's quick. Oh shit. Oh, son of a bitch.
Ellie, get... Oh my god. Scary things. Eating her, bro.
You are alive when they start to eat you.
She's not dead.
Shoot her in the head.
Shoot her in the head. She saw that, I
Ellie,
guarantee.
get up, bro.
You don't even have to tell anybody then.
No, like, but think about it. That would have been it for a regular
Shoot
person.
the kid in the head.
Game over.
You okay?
I would have shoot her in the head, like.
That was it? Just her? Just her.
How do you know? These things are stalkers. They could be
Shoot
anyone.
it in the head, please.
So you're saying it was what? Smart?
It did what we do. Took cover. Planned. Waited. Lured me in.
This is the first time they see him. Yeah.
Oh.
And you saw this? Mm-hmm. It was exactly like Ellie says.
You didn't see it.
Okay, but she's covering it.
You two running into an uncleared building qualify as following the rules?
Well, it wasn't like this is our first time. We've killed a lot of infected before.
And you're
Doesn't mean
telling me
anything.
what if it were you and Joel, you wouldn't have gone in?
Well, that ain't the same.
Why?
Because it's different.
How?
Because we killed more infected and we're older. How's that?
I believe Ellie.
Maybe the smart one was a one-off.
Maybe. Lately I've had a feeling.
A feeling.
This tribal Indian is like...
Well, it's probably his people's place, and these other people came and took it.
Again.
Yeah, again. I guess it's hard for me to believe that they... Well, unless the rules in this world are different, that it's been 25 years and no one would know what comes before a clicker.
What's she doing?
I don't know.
cut.
Making it look like not teeth marks. I imagine you could still get lockjaw.
I'm running a bit in a limb so I could...
Yeah, lockjaw. You heard of that?
Yes. That's just a strange thing for you to say.
Yeah. What's it actually called? Tetanus. Yeah.
I'd rather get bitten in the limb so I just cut it off. Because if you get bitten in the like
No,
stomach,
you wouldn't cut it off.
I would. And then my life was saved. No way. Just put a tourniquet on her.
Barbecue.
Oh, her journal.
Joel.
Come in.
It's probably your friend.
No.
Ellie. Better?
I would slap them.
And it's like awkward with them. That's like so.
He
terrible.
saved her life. He got her through everything.
Be good to show your face.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
She won't even look at him.
Strings are shot.
Oh.
I'll put some new ones on for you.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Get it back tomorrow.
You turn the lights off? I hate people who do that.
You kids do it all the time. I walk into like a room, like, oh, well, I guess I'm lighting this room that no one's in.
I'm so used to, like, whenever I'm at friends' houses, I always turn the lights off and, like, close the door when I leave the room.
Yeah.
My friends never do that.
I did
I'm
that
used
too.
to it.
I did that at my friend's house, and the parents would respect me.
I hate these things.
Tell me about it. Had to get half drunk just to show up.
She's 19 years old, and you gotta be 21 to drink, so that's illegal.
Well, not in Europe.
They don't
Really?
really care here, though.
In Europe, in Europe, they don't do what we do. They don't get hammered.
Hey, what took you so long? Come on, let's go.
This Asian guy looks like he's shredded under there.
Yeah.
No, this is nope. Nope. Nope.
This is an iconic scene from the game.
Why are they so close? My goodness.
Dead.
Well.
God. God.
What the heck?
See,
I didn't see that coming.
Me either. I think
See-
she's wasted. I don't think, like...
I did see that coming.
It's a family event.
Sorry.
that happens in a game.
That would be your dad.
Yikes.
What did you just say?
Yeah, Joel.
Seth, let's...
This crazy asshole.
Are you okay?
She doesn't want him to do
What
it.
is wrong with you?
Well, she was going to do something too. Come on.
I don't need your fucking help.
Why is she so mean to him, bro?
I don't know. I don't buy her. I still don't buy her as Ellie. Like, it just
I hate
doesn't.
it.
It just doesn't do it for me. I'm just.
He's amazing here.
Yeah, he looks good. Now I think you look like an asshole, Ellie, in front of everybody.
I would be worried. I know they probably have sentries and patrols out now, but I'd just be worried about all these people getting hammered and then a big attack or something coming, you know?
Well, it's but
There's still raiders and everything else out there, bandits.
But they did a patrol earlier. You know what I mean? So.
Well, that's just start a fire, isn't it?
Nope. Think of something else.
Fungus?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so.
The worms.
The idea of the fungus having this hive mind, it's definitely something that's in the show, not really in the game.
Right.
I hate her.
You just hate her, huh?
Yeah, I just don't.
She looks like she's from the 100, funny enough. She looks familiar. Guys, that was a reaction to the first episode. I really liked it. What'd you kids think?
I think it was really good for a premiere.
Okay, Tommy?
I really liked it. I loved the sets, the props, the environment.
It's authentically just like the video game.
And I also have a theory on...
I mean, what I know the theory? I mean, is your theory like they're going to change something from the game?
Yeah, so Abby is noticeably smaller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can test without trying to give too much away to the kids.
Yeah.
That it has to do with keeping her size a little more realistic to Ellie's. Because remember in the game, without giving too much away,
yeah, I know exactly.
Abby's jacked.
Yeah, she's based
and
off...
Ellie's still a smaller, petite female.
What do they have to do with each other, though?
I don't know. We'll see.
Like, why does it matter if they're, like, the same size? Is it because it's, like, a show, not a game?
Well, I think it's because they actually based the model of Abby off of, like, an Olympic, an
Olympic lifter,
like
right?
an Olympic
Yeah.
lifter. Actually, a pretty cute one too. But you know, it's just one of the most jacked women in the world. Like really sarcoplasmic, hypertrophy jacked. There are powerlifters that are way stronger than bodybuilders, and they are skinny. But she just modeled off that. I mean, in reality, if most of the time, it'd be really hard for a woman to look like that without being on a ton of protein, a lot of supplements. I know 3 women right now that I'm friends with that run test, and they're not as big as Abby was. They run test. So
we're gonna get a Maze Runner type event where the effects are gonna be in there. Everyone's gonna be in there. They're gonna be surrounded by a wall and not be able to get out.
Okay.
And they're all gonna, get killed.
Well, we'll see. I mean, but like I said, the Fireflies seem to have found them. They're kind of gone rogue. I mean, they haven't gone rogue because it looks like they're commanding officers and whoever Abby was.
They're out for revenge like weaklings.
Well, whoever Abby was very close with, Joel killed when they took out the hospital. So now they're just.
That?
Well, we don't know yet. I mean, I think I have a clue and Tom does, but you guys don't know yet.
And also they took Ellie. That's what you said, right?
And they took Ellie, but I don't think they.
I
don't know if they know.
Is that not that's not the main reason why they want to kill?
No, I don't think they know. According to from what I remember the game, right now they just want revenge. I don't know if they know the details. I'll just say that.
I really think that Dina's actress kind of stole the show, man. She was fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen her in Sicario too. I saw her in the Dora movie with these kids. But no, I thought she was good.
I like Tommy too. I like Tommy's character.
I love Tommy. Tommy's cool as hell. So it's hard for me to buy just the 5-year time jump. Simply because we know Bella Ramsey wasn't like 14 when she did the first season. She was like fucking 20. And now she
looks young. She's just one of those faces. She just looks a lot younger.
She looks young. Yeah. It was also hard for me to buy the fight in the beginning. I know they weren't trying to kill each other. But
that dude was huge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, when I was wrestling with Zach, who was bigger than me, and he did that, and I was able to pick him up the ground, and I didn't slam him that hard because I wasn't trying to kill him. And he wasn't trying to kill her. In fact, he did pull her punch. But, Ellie wants to be prepared. She wants to be self-sufficient. She's a survivor. So I admire her wanting to go hard and play hard, right? She didn't want to be treated differently because she's a girl.
Like that, if he hits her in the right place in her head, could kill her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if he would have hit her in the jaw...
He's a big Middle Eastern man.
I mean, Liana could hit me in the jaw in the right place and knock me out for probably 2 or 3 seconds. I mean, if I just wasn't paying attention. So, anyways, that being said, everything was true to the game. You know what I mean? For better or for worse.
It's a really good video game adaptation.
Yeah, like, Tom, you nailed it. The sets were great. It really made me feel like the game. Everything from the house to their little dance at the church to that guy using a slur on
Dina
Ellie and Dina.
That we shall not repeat because we don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, using a slur, which uncalled for,
Yeah.
Does the actress for Dina in the game look like they look similar more than Ellie and the girl?
No, they don't look similar really at all. I mean, she has black hair, but I think she's played by an actress that I think the actress who plays her is a girl from The Boys, who's actually much older. Maybe I'm wrong. And obviously you played enough of The Last of Us to know that Bella Ramsey looks nothing like Ellie in the game. Yeah, it's hard for me because Ellie, I love that protagonist so much. I think she's just so different.
Yeah.
And I don't want to knock the show because I love the show, and the actress obviously is a good actress, and I've seen her in other shows. Sure. Something that we're actually watching on the channel now. She shows up later. And Game of Thrones, I'll just say that now, it's not really a spoiler, but she shows up later in Game of Thrones. Yeah, and she's great, and actually she's amazing in that show. But Ellie has an element to her that looks kind of sweet and innocent and feminine, and I think the contrast that, it's like, oh my god, she just can beat the shit out of this guy with a crowbar too.
Right. So
behind that kind of mask of, sweet femininity, she's a killer. And I don't know if Bella Ramsey encapsulates that as much. And now that she's supposed to be 5 years older, to me it just looks like she's way younger.
We saw that stalker.
Huh?
The stalker?
Yeah.
Was,
so what'd you kids and Tom, what'd you think about that?
Terrifying.
It's awful. I've said this since day one, since I started playing the game for the very first time. How terrible would it be, even to be a runner, not even to be an advanced, like a clicker or a bloater, but you wonder, do they retain any of their memories or thoughts?
So from what I understand, the clickers would be too far mentally gone. But I think there's evidence within the game, if you try to find all the documents and everything else, that when people are first transforming, like they're kind of whining and wailing, it's because they understand that they're losing their humanity.
Was that Stalker doing that?
No, I think that's only runners. Stalkers Stalker looked a lot more primitive and.
I'm trying to think of off the top of my head something worse than that, and I'm having trouble.
In The Strain, the same thing happens in The Strain.
It's just I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't remember stalkers being in the. Yeah, obviously they weren't in the first season because in this world, it looks like the rules must be a little different because in this world, they don't know about the stalkers.
Well, yeah, and remember, time has elapsed, so all the infected are going to be. There's going to be more of them that are further along in the infection process.
Well, here's a question. Okay, so what you just said there will be a time, I think, when the infected would just start to die off. Because not everyone makes it to a bloater. It's not just because they get killed. It's just because like there has to be conditions that are met, and they have to survive being an infected and to get to a bloater, and it has less to do with them just getting killed by a human. So I think it's kind of luck if they get that advanced in the cycle of infection. Was there anything? I guess I don't want to spoil anything. Never mind. I can't. I was going to ask you if there's anything past the bloater that we remember, but I'm sorry. I don't want to spoil anything because I really can't remember from the game. But the stalkers. I mean, if we see more of those things, like literally hunting you, and yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was just insanely well done. It reminded me of the game. And, like it's Last of Us 2, everyone should play that game if you played the first one. The first one's one of my favorite games of all time. The Last of Us 2 is a better game in almost every way, except I didn't like the story as much, and I didn't like some choices as much.
Yeah, I want to play them and beat them both.
We'll play it on the channel. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Let's at least monetize this.
And Joel's getting therapy. So this version of Joel, I've come to accept that he's a little more vulnerable. And he's a little more okay to be vulnerable, right? So, him getting therapy, it's kind of funny to think of the Joel from the game getting therapy. I'm fine with it in this version. I like Catherine O'Hara. I think it's an extreme... I think she would have to understand that, you killed my husband. It's an extreme conflict of interest. No matter what I say or do, I can't give unbiased advice. Right. And honestly, any kind of therapist would know that.
But that's fair of her to say, but like you said, conflict, I would have kind of said that off the rip, probably, but...
Yeah. So not enough space. They're losing space in this town because they're taking in more refugees. I see both sides of the argument. You want to save as many people as you can. You can't do it if you're old and your women and your children and your infants are going to die or lose resources. You just can't do it.
Right.
But you need to have both people arguing, though, because you can't let everyone in, and you can't let no one in. So they both need to be there talking about that. Anyways, I thought it was a good return to form, good premiere. Yeah, Leona, you liked it, honey?
Yeah, I liked it.
Good. I'm glad. All right, guys. Much love. See you next week. Thank you. And wait a minute. Let's do a Q&A. Probably should have done one earlier. So for next week, we're going to do a Q&A, and I will put a reminder on the community channel, and we'll read it after episode 2. Tom probably won't be here for episode 2, but you'll be here a couple weeks after that.
Should be here for the 3.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Excuse me, can it be for all of us?
Yeah. Any question you want to ask about what we think of what's going to happen after episode 2, you can ask it for any of us. Yeah.
Just any questions.
Even for Tom. You ask Tom, I'll FaceTime him. But in pick up, I can't be held responsible.
I feel like for anything, like Q&A.
So that's like an Ask Me Anything, but for this show, it's a Q&A just.
We
for
should do a
this
channel
show.
Q&A.
A what?
Channel Q&A.
Yeah, maybe sometime. It's usually called an AMA then at that point. So, anyways, guys, much love. See you next week.
Bye.